Simon Cowell, known for his brutal critiques, eye rolls, and his iconic unbuttoned white shirts. But beyond his role as TV's toughest judge lies a love life just as headline-worthy as his career. With a string of glamorous women, engagements that never made it to the altar, and an impressive ability to stay friends with his exes, Simon's love life has been as dramatic as a Britain's Got Talent finale. Today, we're diving deep into Simon's romantic past, where every relationship tells its own tale, from childhood sweethearts to almost weddings. From his first love back in the 70s to the mother of his child, Simon's love life has had more ups and downs than a season of Britain's Got Talent. And just like his shows, there are a few surprises along the way. Think love triangles, exes that remain friends, and proposals that never quite made it to the altar. So, buckle up, because we're diving into the roller coaster that is Simon Cowell's relationships.
What do you think I'm going to say to you?
No.
Correct. Goodbye.
Paula Hamilton. Let's kick things off with Simon's first ever crush, Paula Hamilton. Before Simon was in the business of crushing people's dreams on TV, he was just a regular teenager in the 1970s, falling head over heels for a future supermodel. Paula, who went on to become one of the biggest models of the 80s, revealed that Simon was her first love and her first everything. Yep, that includes everything. Simon wasn't just a young heartthrob, though. Paula claims that he even protected her from bullies when they were kids. Who knew that behind Simon's snarky TV persona was once a knight in shining armor? Though their young love didn't last, it definitely set the tone for Simon's future relationships. Glamorous, public, and occasionally drama-filled.
And if a little drama, a little razzle-dazzle, it won't hurt.
Sinitta. Next up, we have Sinitta, a pop star who played a massive part in Simon's life for over 20 years. Their romance began in the 1980s, but it was far from a straightforward relationship. They were the epitome of on again, off again. During their two-decade roller coaster ride, Sinitta and Simon were often seen on red carpets together, on vacations, and of course, on his beloved yachts.
I like them.
Sinitta was vocal about her hopes that she and Simon would eventually settle down together. She even said she thought they would end up together for good. But in 2014, when Simon's son Eric was born, Sinitta realized that their romantic chapter had officially closed. Still, they've remained close friends over the years, and Sinitta continues to be part of Simon's life. Jackie St. Clair. While Simon was navigating his on and off relationship with Sinitta, there was another ex-girlfriend who remained in the picture, Jackie St. Clair. Jackie, a former model, dated Simon in the 1980s, and their relationship left a lasting impact on both their lives. Though their romance was short-lived, Jackie continued to be a close friend of Simon's even after they split. But things got messy when Jackie's friendship with Simon clashed with his relationship with Sinitta. In 2012, there was a well-documented feud between the two women, with Sinitta reportedly leaving a vacation early to avoid a confrontation with Jackie. The tension was palpable, and it even sparked rumors about what really went down between the three. But as always, Simon managed to keep both women in his life without too much fallout.
I seem like I'm pretty good at this.
Terry Seymour. In the early 2000s, Simon entered into what would become his longest relationship to date, with British TV presenter Terry Seymour. Terry and Simon dated from 2002 to 2008, and their relationship was filled with glamorous appearances and high-profile events. She stood by him during some of his biggest career moments, becoming a fixture on red carpets and industry parties. Their relationship seemed rock solid for 6 years, but like most of Simon's romances, it eventually came to an amicable end. In a typical Simon move, the two remained incredibly close after their breakup. Terry even went on to interview Simon multiple times after their split, showing the world that Simon really does know how to end relationships on a friendly note. Mejgan Husseini. For a brief moment, it looked like Simon Cowell was ready to settle down for good. In 2010, Simon proposed to makeup artist Mejgan Husseini, whom he met on the set of American Idol. The engagement came as a surprise to many, given Simon's infamous reluctance to get married. But for a while, it seemed like Simon had finally met his match.
He's my soulmate.
However, things didn't go according to plan. Simon later admitted that the engagement was a big mistake and the wedding never happened. They quietly called off the engagement, and once again, Simon found himself back in the bachelor pool. Despite the broken engagement, Simon and Mejgan stayed on good terms, because, of course, Simon never seems to have a messy breakup. Danny Minogue. During his time as a judge on The X Factor, Simon was romantically linked to fellow judge Danny Minogue. Their chemistry on the show was undeniable, and fans were quick to speculate that there was more going on behind the scenes. In his unauthorized biography, Simon admitted to having had a brief fling with Danny, saying that he was mesmerized by her. While their romance didn't last, the two remained professional on the show and never let their personal history get in the way of their work. Simon's relationship with Danny may have been short, but it certainly added a layer of intrigue to his already dramatic love life.
I really thought I was past all the drama.
Carmen Electra. Before Simon settled down, he had a brief but highly publicized fling with 90s bombshell Carmen Electra. The two were spotted out on the town multiple times, sparking rumors of a blossoming romance. Although their relationship didn't last long, Carmen later described Simon as a lot of fun to date.
I think it'd be fun.
This fling may not have had the longevity of Simon's other relationships, but it certainly made its mark in the tabloids. After all, it's not every day you see Simon Cowell and Carmen Electra stepping out together. The relationship fizzled out quickly, but it was fun while it lasted.
And goodbye.
Lauren Silverman. And now we come to the woman who truly changed Simon's life, Lauren Silverman. Their relationship made headlines for all the wrong reasons when it first began. Lauren was still married to Simon's friend, Andrew Silverman, when news of the affair broke. The scandal rocked the media, and Simon found himself at the center of a media firestorm. Despite the controversy, Simon and Lauren's relationship grew stronger. In 2014, they welcomed their son, Eric, and Simon embraced fatherhood with open arms. While Simon has never seemed too keen on marriage, his relationship with Lauren appears to be the real deal. They've been together ever since, proving that even Simon Cowell isn't immune to love. Simon Cowell's romantic history is just as dramatic as his TV career. From childhood sweethearts to long-term love affairs, Simon's relationships have been filled with glamour, drama, and, of course, plenty of headlines. But whether it's an on-again, off-again saga or a scandalous affair, Simon seems to have mastered the art of keeping things civil, no matter how turbulent the romance may have been. So what's next for Simon Cowell? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, his love life will continue to be just as captivating as his career. If you love staying updated on celebrity romances, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. More exciting love stories and relationship updates are coming your way, and you won't want to miss them. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.